Okay, this is a test. Should you happen to pop on, then you're just going to witness a test. Okay. This is a test of a potential live stream sale of in-person and TTM autographs. I'm checking to see if I sound okay without my clipped on mic and make sure there's no glitching on the format I'm using. Hey, Dan. Just testing to see if this is gonna work for. I want to sell some of these extra TTMs that I've accrued over the years, and they're just kind of sitting here in a box. So I had this idea probably 6 weeks ago to do something like this, and I just have to make sure it's going to work with this. This is an iPad right here, and maybe if I just throw some cards up here. Let's go with Blue Jays. I got these in a box by team. What's one of the cool Blue Jays in here? Well, here's a guy that I hoped was going to do better. I got his autograph in Everett. That was in person. Nate Pearson. Here's an old card. Well, is that 93 tops? Jeff Ware. Here's a guy I know you like. Although we wished you could stay with the Mariners. Did you ever get him, by the way? I know you were gonna try, or at one point there was like you got it returned or something without being signed. But did you ever get Cruz Jr.? Sounds in. Oh, on my screen, I'm getting the spinning wheel on my desktop. I put myself on my hotspot, thinking that would help. Are we back? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's my connection. I put myself on my hotspot, thinking that would help. But when my son is here gaming, it's like it just sucks up so much resources. So if I do this, I might have to just kick him off. Yeah, I asked you, did you ever get Jose Cruz Jr. TTM? I thought that was one you were trying to get. Of course, to us, he's a Mariner. Here's a card of a current pitcher, although I think he spent a lot of time on the IL because I added him to my fantasy team, so that's why he spent a lot of time on the IL. Joe Musgrove. Here's a heck of a pitcher. If you pay his full fee, you're $50. But if you write him a real nice letter, sometimes he'll sign for free. Here's a custom that I made. Butch Alberts. And I don't remember why I felt like I had to have him on a Blue Jay card, but he doesn't have any Blue Jay cards. So, you got his Julio Cruz. Here's a former Mariner, Adam Lind. Of course, Dan, anytime someone like used to be a 30 home run hitter, and we pick them up when they're 38, and then they play like 38-year-old former sluggers. And Adam Lynn was no different. Throw a team out here, Dan. Throw me a team name. We'll see what we got here. I'll take a sip of my Coke Zero. Oh, I didn't put the Pearson away. Come here. Oh, jeez. This is a test. Hey, Barry. Thanks again for your email. That was a really nice email. So, Barry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell some extra in-person TTM autographs. I think I'm going to aim for Friday at, I want to do 5:30 my time, so 8:30 to the rest of the world. And I'll just have people throw out teams, and I'll, put up cards, and we'll just do the bidding in the chat. So, Barry, throw out a team at me. Just say a team name. Not the Blue Jays, though, because I already looked at that. The delay is not something I'll ever fully get used to. I don't like it. I feel like it should be real time, but I get that it exists for a reason. I wonder if you pay for StreamYard. I think there's still a delay, isn't there? Astros. Let's check it out. I have a lot of cards, and this is a cool one of Brian Hunter. And I was telling Scudder's Garage this story yesterday about how many I would get of him in person, because he was a coach for Everett Aqua Sox when I graphed constantly. But check out this refractor. It's a finest Bowman's Best refractor, and that is cool. It looks really nice. I'll have to figure out how to get the glare down when I do this for real. Here's a Bowman's First, Joe Perez. Here's a custom. I really like this design. Jim Golden with the Colt 45s. Dave Justy, another custom. This one's really cool. John Pachorik played only one game, but had the crazy stat line. He's like 4 for 4, 2 walks, 5 RBI. Like, it's something crazy. And he's got a unique, here's the back. Famous for having arguably the greatest one-game career in Major League history. In the final game of the 63 season for Houston, John batted 5 times, recording 3 singles, 2 walks for a perfect 1,000 average with 4 runs and 3 RBI. There are only 20 players with a 1,000 average, but he is the only one with 3 hits. So that's off the back of that. Isn't that a cool card? Yeah. Peter Solomon, I don't know if he ever made the show, 2015. Something like that. Jeff Reeves kind of faded. Something like that. Charlie Kerfield, it's like in a red. That might also be a throw-in card. Another Charlie Kerfield in a weird red pen. This is 2014 Brandon Barnes. Something just fell in my kitchen. I have no idea what. Jason Castro, 2014. Jonathan VR. At one point, I was trying to get as many of these 2014s done as I could. This one, I think, is in person from spring training. Brandon Barnes. What a great action shot there. I'm froze again. Dang. Well, I'll have to figure something out. I see that I'm freezing. And I'm choppy. I'm going to comment it. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to keep showing these Astros here. And then I'll have to try to figure out maybe just kick my son off his games for an hour when I do this for real. Because this is not going to work if it's really this choppy. But here's a Bobby Shantz Colt 45s. Custom. Pretty cool. There's a handful of Pat Nesheks here. A couple of Pat Nesheks. And I have them on other teams too. If somebody's like, hey, I really want a Phillies Pat Neshek. Tyler Ivey. Roger Metzger on an SSPC. And then some more Brian Hunters. Yeah, like 6 more Brian Hunters. 1, 2, 3. I like that one. 4. Yeah, and this one's cool. This it's Upper Deck Rookies set where it looks like he's breaking the bat. And I actually have an 8x10 of this from the same photo session where he's got the same bat, it's broken just like that. And I asked him about it, and I said, you did that over your knee like Bo, right? And he says, no doubt, no doubt. So I still have the 8x10, and I like that story. But Barry, do you think this would work if I got the connection to work more consistently? Do you think people would, if I started, the Shantz and like one of the Hunters at like $2, do you think we'd get some bids on something like that? So what I'm going to do, I think I might try to hot switch my connection to off of my hotspot and see if it helps. And then maybe one of you two can throw out one more team. So there might be 4 people here now. I don't know. Yeah, I think I want to try this. I'm going to switch to our router, and hopefully the feed doesn't go away here. Yeah, someone throw out another team. Switched over to my other router. Yeah. Oh, looks like I went away. Can you at least hear me? Oh, hey, there's me. Okay. When I switched to my router, it killed the video, but it came back. after I just went into the settings. Wow, very cool. I had no idea. So, Barry or Dan, throw out one more team here. I just want to put up a few more cards. Get a feel for if my home router is going to be better than trying the hotspot trick. Okay, Mets. I still have to go through some vintage stuff, and there might be some Mets in there. But there's a handful of Mets here. Let's see here. This is actually a really cool card, and if I was just keeping things because I thought they looked cool, I would hold on to this. But this is a Top Stars Alex Escobar, and it's like a gold star background. I think 99. That's probably my favorite Top Stars set. Sean Fitzmaurice on one of those customs with the black borders. I got some Justin Duns. 1, 2. And what's behind that? Oh, Dwight Bernard on a Tidewater Tides card. I'm not sure how I got that. I know I didn't make it, but someone did. This one's really cool. This one's kind of hard to part with, but I think I actually have another one. But it's Frank Thomas, the original Frank Thomas, and that's one of the cards that he would send out. Here's the Legends of New York, Al Weiss. I think he might have been Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure. This one does have a crease in it, which I will. There it is right there. Of course, I'll just close that when we're doing this for real. This one's a kind of a cruddy pin. This will probably end up being like a throw-in. Omar Quintanilla. Dick Rustick on one of these customs. Dennis Musgraves. Jonathan Hurst. That's what I have for Mets right now. Yeah, I'm a couple in my vintage binder, like pre 85 binder that I'll go through. But it looks like it's behaving a little better since I switched to the home router. So I think what I'll do is just tell my son to take a break from his games for an hour when I want to do this for real on Friday. And we'll just go from there. And, I'll probably start, if I have a card of a semi-star, then I'll probably start a little bit higher. But other than that, like a buck a card and just go from there. Because I'm not looking to get rich off this stuff. And I want to, turn it into something else. I want to just put something up that's... What do I have in here that's like kind of cool? I know I have... I have some cards of some like semi-stars. Like, here's a Matt Williams, right? So that might be more like $2 or $3. And customs, I'll probably be a little bit less. Joey Bart, he was supposed to be future freaking Hall of Fame catcher. Oh, Barry, at the show that Dan Scudder's Garage and I were at yesterday, I saw Joey Bart, rookie Chrome PSA 10 for $7. So, when these prospects hit, like people make money, but when they don't, they also lose big money. I'm not interested in chasing the dollars. I'm chasing cards I like. Okay. Yeah, cool. Barry, I think I'm going to set up a library for Friday evening. And, oh, Joey Bard, I was talking about. Yeah. How his Chrome, it was like Chrome rookie PSA 10 was, I saw one for $7 at the show I was at yesterday. But anyway, I'll set up a live stream event for Friday evening. I think if you're in the East, it would probably be 8:30, and I won't run the Astros till you're in. So since I know you're interested, so all right. Well, thanks for helping me do this. 21 minutes. Wow. I just got to make sure I have a connection on the day of. So we'll take it from there. All right, you're in Central, so yeah, you can do the math. All right.